You're giving the internet a show.
This piece is called Breathe. 1, 2, 1, 2, keep to the beat. 1, 2, breathe, I thought to myself. Breathe. Roll step, mark time, and halt, Chapman commanded. Obedient as dogs, we stopped. We watched as the two schools filled the stands. It was North versus South, the game, rival schools, and everyone from both schools showed up for the grudge match. It was the very first game of the year to top it all off. As the minutes and students passed, the sky grew dark. Everything came down to this. All the practices, all the tears, all the new tosses, band camp, all of it. I know, a lot of pressure to deal with. The game began. The sky darkened some more. The blindingly bright field lights flashed on. Halftime slowly grew nearer. The butterflies, a feeling I am well accustomed to, swelled up like never before. Breathe. Practice, practice. Toss. Breathe. The grass makes the rifle slippery. Focus. Line up, I thought. Again came the butterflies. Mark time, Chapman called. And roll step. I ran, dropping my stuff close to the correct spots, stripped my red flag, then dropped my head. Again with the butterflies. It was then that I realized that I enjoyed color guard. Even band camp was worth this rush. Breathe. I can do this. The very first game that I performed at, which is what this piece was about. A response to the quote, I write, therefore I am. And this is the reason that Claire told me I had to do this. What is life? What does it mean? How am I significant? Am I significant? How will I be remembered? Will I be remembered? Do I want to be remembered? These are the eternal questions that haunt me. A wise French philosopher from the Age of Enlightenment once spoke the immortal words, I write, therefore I am. This shows us that René Descartes decided that the way he wanted to be remembered was by the written word, his philosophies, and the legacy left behind. I sometimes ponder if I'll be remembered. I'd like to, I suppose. I'd like to be remembered, perhaps quite like René Descartes, by the written word. I certainly want to be remembered for something notorious, such as killing someone or a group, like John Wilkes Booth or Joseph Stalin. If we aren't remembered, is it as if we never existed? Are we completely invalid? Eventually, all who knew and loved us will die away, our stories never to be told again. I write, therefore I am. My stories, the ones I have written down, the ones just read, shall live on forever. Therefore, so shall I. At least on paper, I shall be remembered. I write, therefore I am.